the A Strauss 7, we got the layouts, the K Pasta con la Cesta. The QU, it's supposed to have an E at the end, but I think Bam messed that up, or maybe me, I don't know. Then there's Yeet It, there's Arlo, there's Chains, pretty all self-explanatory. Arlo is the name of me and my girlfriend's bird, so that's why it's named that. Yeah, some, I guess, normal names, but besides that, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. Moving on into hole 1, we got Lakeside, what is it, 7? Oh no, 8. Have not played in a while, so my lines are probably going to be a little different than they were because I don't have the best memory of what all my ace lines were. As shown in the beginning of this video, the prizes are kind of different than, I guess, what most people do. I don't think the Manta's been given out as a prize, and I think since Darkboy gave it out a while ago. So yeah, as always, all these holes are going to be aceable. That's, the point of it. I think the only time I would do something that's not like an ace layout is if I'm doing a bonus event. But besides that, then I'm not really going to do anything beside ace layouts because that's the point of the event. I think I might have said in the beginning, but if not, then make sure to go check out the website. That will be with the link in the in-game notification that pops up whenever the event comes out. But yeah. Oh, getting it in. Okay, that's good. I've not, like I said, I haven't played in a while, so I forget all my lines. Here we're going to go St. Pro. Give it like a little over disc of Anheuser, I'd say. And then go in. Almost. But with the website, it definitely needs a little more change. I'm not finished on it. It says something at the top that says page is still being worked on because, like I said, it's not finished. So I just went ahead and wanted to put it to the point where there was enough information to where y'all could figure out what it was about. Go in. I'm actually not really paying too much attention, but I'm actually doing pretty decent. Got 2 aces through 5 holes. Coyote Cannon 8 here. We're going to go St. Pro, second Chevron. Kind of in line on the basket height. Actually, no, we're going to switch to a low-powered Sampo. Oh, missing it left. Go Fuse here. I was trying out the Sky God for a little bit. I actually do like it, but I feel a little more confident with the Fuse just because I've always used that for most of my events and stuff like that. Slocky Bellum Slammer here. That was a terrible disc choice. I was kind of just trying to get the ace, and then I forgot that if I miss, it's going to go so far down. 74 will go about 100 here. I think there might be collision. Yeah. That sucks. I do plan on doing these every single month, but I might mess up every, I don't know, maybe once a month and forget to do it, but that's my plan. And then I'll also update the website every month and change when the next event will be and stuff like that. Okay, going to hole 9. Hope St. Pro here. We're going to make sure we go a little more right because this pushing tailwind is definitely going to make it fade a lot more. 70 will go about 40 here on the power. Getting that in. And then moving on to the second layout. Alright, what holes we got here? I think Andrew made this layout. We're going to go Water Skip Sapphire. Give a little bit of hyzer. so it doesn't go right in the water. Pretty good shot. I don't know if everybody that plays Disc Golf Valley watches actual disc golf, but did any of y'all see the Big Easy Open? That was a crazy event. I thought Ricky had it the whole time, but then his slip up on 18, well, his slip up on previous holes too, but the main one on 18 where he had to take the par. Again, took that birdie. That was insane, but very unfortunate what happened to him in the playoff. I think for Worlds, I have probably Anthony Barela or Gannon Buhr. I think Gannon Buhr is probably going to do it. That was a terrible disc choice. I think Gannon Buhr's probably got the best chance at it, but I like Anthony Barela, so I want him to win. I also want Simon Lizotte to win, but I don't feel like he gives enough effort into the game to the point where he can win a world championship. I don't know why I went for it here. There's no really way I'm getting it with a 3-head win, or I guess right to left. A 2v2 league starts in, I think, whenever the event starts, it'll be a little less than a week after. I'm going to open sign-ups to where the teams can pick their teammates, and then I'll go ahead and get everything set up. That was a terrible shot. I need to figure out my lines more. I need to play more, but yeah. I tried to make it to where all the events are kind of in line, so, because I think that's what everybody else does, like Bam and Alf and all them. Bam, he had his event, when was it? I don't know exactly, but there was Beating Bam, then there was KOTC, then there was Alf's event, which was the 20th, and then it ended the 22nd, and then now the Ace Trials starts on the 23rd. So, trying to have it where another event starts when another one ends. But yeah. Wait, did I go for that? I don't even remember going for that. You can tell this is an after recording. I did actually put commentary on the first recording, but it got messed up, so for some reason, I don't know why. Paradigm here, a little bit Anheuser. I think this might have had a chance to actually go in, but the wind was just, it was a 2-win instead of a 1-win, so. Moving on to Lakeside 3, I think, yeah. Lakeside 3, same line as earlier, except we're going to slide over a little more because it's not as bad of a wind. Or at least I think so. I think the last one was a 3-wind, but I might be mistaken. Fuse here with about 50 power. Well, 60 power, I think. Then moving on to layout 3, or round 3. All right, I think we start off with Kalevala here. Yeah, Kalevala 8. Now, with this one, this is kind of impossible to ace, so I'm not even going to attempt for the ace. I'm just going to go for probably the birdie here, yeah, because this is looking like it's going to go in the lava. I hate how, like, the headwinds, like, they make your disc fade so much more, but they also make it to where your disc turns so much more. So we actually have to settle for the par here because I went in the lava. Okay. Smooth land 8 here. Now this should be kind of a guaranteed ace, but you never know. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think the only way you miss that really is RNG. because it's a pretty easy line. It's almost a default aim line, so it's mostly just RNG. Sempo here, my normal ace line. I got a little weird kick off the wall, so did not go in. Then we have Lakeside 8 again, I think. Yeah, Lakeside 8. We're going to go Explorer again. See if we can get it this time. Nope. Well, not much aces for me except, what was it? Blueberry Thicket 3, Smoothie Land 8, and then Heron Woods 8, I think. Maybe we can get one here. Sunshine Glade 1. Ooh, maybe. No, just a little off left. Okay. Getting in the birdie there. What was next? I think Blueberry Thicket. What is it? 3? I think that's what the T-pad says. Oh no, 7. It's been so long I can't even remember that whole name or the whole numbers. Hopefully no collision here. We're gonna go fuse about 50 power. Okay, getting that in. Next we got Oak Hill, or not Oak Hill. Windswept Fields 1. We're just gonna throw this up. Really no chance of acing in this wind. It's already hard to ace enough because every single hole on this course has a 3 wind or a 4 wind, so. But especially in tailwinds, that kind of makes it impossible unless you go like a power down glide skip drive or something like that. Accurate Sticky Explorer here. Kind of just laying up, not really going for the ace here. Just taking a birdie. I actually mess up on this hole a lot more often than I wish I did. So I might have to figure out a very good line to where it takes down those chances a bit. Glide Sapphire here. Oh, don't go a B. Okay. Thought I was going to get a bigger skip off the ground than that. But gladly it did not. All right, moving on to the last round. Starting off with Sunshine Glade 3. We're going to go forehand with the Accurate Sticky Explorer here. Top chevron on the O of Spinoff. And then half a disc of Heiser. Oh, that was actually kind of bad. I thought that was my line, but maybe not. Getting it in here. Next we got Windswept Fields, 9. Maybe a little high. Yeah, a little high. That's okay though. Got Oak Hill, what is it, Oak Hill 2? Okay, St. Pro here. Missing a little bit right. That's okay though. Obviously I don't count in the ace count, like I'm not gonna be in the top 10 even if I get the most aces or whatever. Just because it's my event, so I'm not gonna count myself in it. We're gonna go Accurate Sticky Explorer here. I think this is the line, if I'm not mistaken. It might be the other mountain tip. Yeah, maybe it is. Fuse here. Oh my. Wow. Well, taking a par there somehow, but that's alright. That's actually very unfortunate. Lakeside 8 here again. So, third chance. See if we can get it this time. Nope. I guess I'm just really bad at Lakeside 8. I used to be pretty decent at it, but I guess it's probably just, it's been a while since I played really any any holes. So Maple Hill red hole. I don't exactly remember which one this is. We're gonna go forehand fuse here. I forgot to give this a little more hyzer than I did, so it did chain out a little bit left. But yeah. Getting that in with a forehand fuse. And here we're gonna go. I think Explorer gets there in this wind. Because it's a very high pushing one. Does Explorer get there in 1-1? If it does, I think it barely gets there. But my usual line is like a St. Pro or Sampo with a good amount of a hyzer. Heroin Woods 7 here. Or Downtown 7, sorry. That had no turn out of the hand like it usually does. So that was just bad RNG, but that's okay. Moving on to the last hole, we got Grizzly Gulch 5? No, Grizzly Gulch. This is Grizzly Gulch 4, I think. It's either 4 or 5. I don't exactly remember. Fuse here on a forehand. Getting that in to end the event. I hope y'all enjoy. Hope y'all get a lot of aces and get top 10. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day.